Hi guys, how you doing? So if you've been following my channel at all, you know I do lots of builds, I look at a lot of cases, and you know I really like cases. You know, it's just definitely my thing. It's my kind of like niche that I like to do more than anything else, I think, because you know I've just got a lot of experience doing it. Now, the video today is going to focus on the cases which I've actually done on the channel. Over the years, I've built in lots of different cases, but I didn't think it was really fair to include those because I'll be going from memory essentially. And also, if you really like a case, you can look back at the full review. I'll put links in the description, and then obviously you can see things in a bit more detail than what we're going to kind of talk about today, because it's just going to be an overview. And like I said, it's going to be my top three: m-ITX, micro ATX, and ATX. So hopefully you can get some ideas. If not, sorry, but let's crack on. So the first cases we're going to look at are m-ITX. Now, m-ITX cases come in all shapes and sizes, and obviously you can fit different things in there. For you, you know, you might want the absolute best performance out of the case, in which case it's going to be a slightly larger one, you know, to put a custom loop or a big AIO in there. It could be that you want the smallest possible, you know, so you're going to go for like a Dan A4 case or something like that, or you just want something that looks nice on the desk. You can kind of take it between locations without too much hassle, and whatever the reason, it's valid. And you know, I've kind of really enjoyed building in ITX cases. They are a challenge. If you're kind of new to building systems, maybe kind of look at an ATX before you kind of jump into an ITX. But you know, why not? You know, if you've kind of got the enthusiasm, patience, and you kind of source the right parts, then why not? And in third place is the Fantex P200A. Now this is a fantastic case. Not only do you get two RGB fans in the front, it supports ATX power supplies, you can get a 280mm AIO, triple slot graphics card, you know, absolutely fantastic. And for the money, £65, you know, can you do any better? I doubt it very much. Brilliant case. You know, if you're looking for one, you know, it is on the larger side, I'm not going to deny that, but you know, what a case, 65 quid, go and get it. So in second place is the NZXT HD10i. Now this is a really good case. It supports ATX power supplies. You can put a 240 radiator in there. It's got a fan hub. It's got some strips. And for your money, I think it's a good choice. Now it's not a perfect case. It only supports dual slot graphics cards. The AIO support is okay, but I definitely suggest going for an air cooler. You're going to get the most out of the case that way. So it's a very good choice. Now it is a little bit expensive at £110, but if you don't want the fan control and the strips, then you can probably get it for about £70 or £80. So it's a really good choice. And my winner is the Quartermaster NR200P. What a case! You know, for £100, ITX, can you get much better? For me, no. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, it's not the easiest case to build in, but you can fit in there a triple slot graphics card, a 280mm AIO, and it's just amazing. Also in the box, you get a tempered glass side panel if you really want to do that, and a PCI riser cable for a vertical graphics card. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I love it. Recommend it to anyone that wants to buy one. Go for it. And the next category we're going to look at is micro ATX. Now, I absolutely love this form factor, and it's just a shame that the manufacturers of motherboards and cases don't follow my enthusiasm for it, because I like a smaller case. I don't always use the PCI slots. You know, obviously Crossfire and SLI aren't really a thing nowadays. So when you kind of want a smaller system and you don't want to go ITX, this is a nice middle ground if you can find the right motherboard and case and all of that. And we've got 3 cases, and they're good ones as well. So let's have a look at those. And in third place is the Thermaltake HT200. Now this is the first case of this type that I've used. I really wanted to try a semi-open case, and it did not disappoint. Absolutely loved it. It did weigh a ton. The power supply was only able to use in one orientation with the fan up. The AIO support was limited, but you know, it's such a stylish looking case. I really loved building in it, so go have a look at that one. And in second place is the Lian Li Leo Dynamic Mini. Yes, I know it's not strictly a micro ATX case. However, I built in it a couple of times, firstly with a micro ATX motherboard and then an ATX. And for me, ATX is definitely the way to go, because otherwise you're going to restrict your AIO selection. It's a fantastic option, it really is. What lets it down for me is the power supply. You can only use an SFX or an SFXL. Otherwise it comes in about 80 or 90 pound, has the black, has the white version. It's a lovely looking case, so if you like the aesthetic, then go check it out. And my winner is the Corsair 280X. Now I absolutely love this case. It supports full-size ATX power supplies, put a couple of hard drives. You can even get the 3090 founders in there. Yes, you heard me right, you can get the 3090 founders in there. It's such a big case for what it is. It does have its limitations. I found that I can only get up to 240mm AIO, although it does support up to 280, but you really need a DTX or an ITX motherboard. There is so much to love about this case. If you like RGB, then you can get one of those. There is the RGB version, but otherwise, absolutely fantastic case. Go check it out, and it's my winner today. So the final category we're going to look at is ATX. Obviously this is what most people have. It's my favourite. You know, there's very little compromises it needs to make. You don't have to have a really tiny call up with ITX. You don't have to kind of worry about how many hard drives you've got, because there's going to be a case for you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at my choices and see if you agree. And in third place is the Fractal Design Define 7 Compact. I absolutely love this. I even like the Define 7 for different reasons, but the compact version is just so nice. I've bought it about 3 or 4 times. I enjoy building in it. It is challenging when it comes to cable management. There isn't enough room, to be honest, at the back, but you know, if you persevere with it, you can make a good job of it. It's just a lovely case. Now it's limited not only in the cable management but also the AIO support. In the roof I like to put 280 where possible. This only goes up to a 240, but you can put a 360 in the front. It just looks stylish. It's a stunning looking case, it really is, and I love it. And in second place is the Corsair 4000D Airflow, absolutely stunning case. So it comes in a couple of other flavours. There's the 4000D non-airflow, which is just a flat panel, and there's the 4000X, which is an RGB case, has a lot more tempered glass, a little bit more expensive. But yeah, for me, the 4000D is fantastic. You can put a 280mm AIO in the roof. You do need low profile RAM, but there's just so much going for it that it's really hard to kind of not to recommend it. For me, this is one of the best value cases out there, so go check it out. And my winner is the Corsair 5000X. What a case. You know, the 4000D Airflow was great. This is just one step better. It is stunning. Now it has the 3 RGB fans in the front. It has a lot more radiator support. You know, you can put a 360 in the roof, in the side, in the front. It's just everything I want from a case. It comes in black and white. Pick the one which suits you, but definitely get it. It's absolutely amazing. Guys, well that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If it gave you some ideas, fantastic. All of the cases that I've listed, I've really enjoyed building them. You know, some have had their frustrations. If there's a case that you really want me to do, or one which you absolutely love, then kind of let me know in the comments below, and I'll kind of give it consideration for the future. But otherwise, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.